Sunday and Monday, January 15th and 16th, the sun is in Capricorn, the moon's in Scorpio. This combination gets things done, stays the course, super strong, not always the happiest person, but oh my goodness. January 15th is Martin Luther King's birth date. He's a Capricorn. Can you even imagine the level of his commitment to stand face to face with all the resistance and ultimately his death, moon in Scorpio? Like, think about it for a minute. I often pretend that I am people like that. Like, I just pretend, what would it be like to be a soul that came in with Capricorn, Scorpio, super grounded, super committed, not going to move. And whether or not success happened was not the point. Staying the course was the point. And there's 4 planets on Earth. This has been going on for so long now. Sun, Mercury, Pluto, all in Cap, Uranus and Taurus. And there is Venus in Aquarius, which brings me to the conversation about humanitarianism. Venus is squaring Uranus. It's not a bad thing if someone was born with this. Venus is what you love. Venus in Aquarius tells me this is a humanitarian who says, I don't know why society's imposing on me marriage or my sexuality or the way I should be. And then it squares Uranus and it says, yeah, I am not going to follow. So the impulse here, because I remember I mentioned that Sun and Pluto were coming together, Sun being ego, Pluto being power, Venus in Aquarius. There's a very strong energy when the moon's in Scorpio to stick your heels in the ground and just say, listen, I'm determined to do what I need to do. Now, if I hit resistance at the moon in Scorpio, I don't really care. And that is how it goes. It's the same thing with Capricorns. They want you to argue with them. They want you to not do what they say because they're going to stand up even taller. Think of Martin Luther King. He could not take no for an answer. He would not stop trying. And that Venus and Aquarius energy in the heavens, which is what he carried, was this humanitarian that said his life didn't matter in comparison to what he contributed. So I'm going to ask all of you, think about your lifetime that you're contributing to the evolution of the species. And whether or not your mind believes me, I promise you would not be incarnate, taking on a body, if you weren't determined to contribute. The moon in Scorpio is prone to saying, I'm not doing anything, or I'm not feeling really good, or I'm in a bad mood, rather than saying, I'm going to use this edgy feeling, this Scorpio Capricorn, to be more conscientious about what I want to do. And that is essentially, I mean, we're 2 weeks away from New Year's Eve. I asked you to pick a word. Some of you have started the astrology school. What I really want to hear from you is there an internal conviction? Like, think Martin Luther King. Do you have that level of, I want to make a difference? Pluto on the sun? Because I sure do. I do not want this life to complete with me saying, I'm not sure what I contributed. We all come down here to give. That's the nature of the human creature. We receive from the earth, from the water, from the jewels, from the oil, from the bed, from the pillows, there's so much in this life that gives to us, but what do we give back? And then how focused are we in reciprocating to life? It's a big, heavy question, said Capricorn Scorpio. I'm taking this deep today. Are you conscious about your contribution, however you think it's small or big? Tell your mind to be quiet. Do you know how you're healing your childhood, how you're healing with your own emotional body, how you're healing your self-esteem? Because that could be as big as what Martin Luther King did. For you to cross that bridge and bring in the civil rights could just be you being nice to you. Whew. Astrology Answers wanted me to tell you, Capricorn Scorpio is intense, and it's not medium lukewarm. It's real. I'm inviting you. Get real. Announcement, the school is open. Applied Astrology. It's a 6-week class, an hour and a half, 2 hours once a week, and you can learn astrology. All you have to do is click below, get the link, and you can be included in our school. I can't wait to see you there. You've been watching my videos. That means you're interested. The school only happens twice a year. The school's open.